Sup, Devils? J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over today. Around the video, another metal outlet that is anti-freedom of speech but claim they love America. A lot of those mofos out there. More than ever. First question on mark I'm seeing. Human Brisket. Dog, question. What sold the most during the 3-day sale you guys had? I can't think of any particular one title. It's usually that it doesn't really change what titles sell. You know, the hot sellers sell hotter and the slower ones sell slower. You know, that generally doesn't change. It's just the volume is higher of everything across the board. But if I had to pick one thing, I would say the 10 CDs for 50 pack. Probably because you're getting a discount already. You know, 10 CDs for 50, it's averages $5 a disc. And then whatever, I don't remember what the fucking sale was. What was it, 10% off the store or whatever it was? So then you get a discount on top of that. So I would say as far as one whole SKU number that sold the most, I would say probably that. So as far as like to throw out one LP title or something, yeah, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, next goddamn Devils. Ricky Jones, Daily Devils question. In your opinion, which band will be the next popular extreme metal band? You know, it's funny by now, time you see this video, my Corpse Grinder interview will be long up. And I specifically asked him that. Like he thinks, and Matt Harvey told me, Matt Harvey just said it off camera, um, Dying Fetus. But the thing is I think that's a really good pick. Like if Deicide stopped, Morbid Angel stopped, Obituary stopped, and Cannibal Corpse, who would be the most popular next? Dying Fetus, Suffocation, somebody like that. But the only thing is, I don't think that answer's applicable because he's John Gallagher, the main guy. Without John, the band's done. He's literally the same age as all those guys. He's in his early 50s. So he's gonna be hanging it up when most of these guys hang it up. You know, the Immolations, all those guys are around the same age, and majority of them, especially after talking to George, and I can see it in fuck, even Kyle from Incantation said pretty much the same thing about McEntee. He's like, he's a lifer. So these guys, I don't see Glenn hanging it up anytime soon, whether it be just for financial reasons, uh, just whatever reasons. Doesn't even matter what the fucking reasons are. If they're not going to, what the reason they're going to start hanging it up is because I look at them as kind of like most athletes, if not all athletes, retire. Why do they retire? They don't retire just because they're bored and they want to. They're forced to retire because they can't physically do it anymore. That's what most of these guys are going to do. Well, they're all going to be hitting that around the same time because they're the same age. Now, it does look like Morbid Angel will probably throw in the towel first because without Trey, I can't imagine Morbid Angel will carry on. And Trey seemed the most beat up. I mean, they're the only band out of all those that had to stop a show because of whatever health reasons or whatever. He couldn't physically play, right? So out of all of them, it sounds like it's going to have to be Morbid Angel that's going to throw in the towel first, but it's going to be similar because obviously some people are going to be a little healthier than others, bodies hold up, etc. But all those guys, Suffocation, all of them, they're probably going to stop when they physically can't do it no more. There's going to be exceptions to the rule, but I'm going to say primarily that is going to be the main reason. But they're all the same age frame. So it's going to be all within 5-10 years of each other. Dying Fetus is in there. So the next most popular band for death metal, anyways, it's going to have to be somebody that started in the 2000s, let's say. That's why I love it. Yeah, we've been around since 2010, bro. Okay, so you're a new band, but they make it sound like they've been around forever. That's a new band, brah brah. Um, so who is? I mean, not saying them, but somebody like Entrails, 2009. That's a candidate. Granted, those guys are a little bit older too, though, because they started not late, but there was the one guy from Bird Flesh, and Bird Flesh has been around a while. But a band that started in 2009, 2010, it's going to have to be somebody from that, not those exact years, but you know what I'm saying. Not a band that started in 87, like Deicide. The fuck, he just got a ton of years on him. So, and I'm trying to think of who would be in that category that's kind of like popular on a bigger label, death metal wise, that could do it. I mean, honestly, at this point, it could be the 200 stab wounds. It could be the Sanguizio bogs. Even though that's not really, my forte. It's not what I'm, running out and buying, but whatever. Some people are, and they're new. They're definitely younger. So it's probably going to be somebody like that, or another incantation worship band that comes along that's, that started in the 2000s. That would be more than likely it's going to be something like that. But the exact band, hard to say. Andrew Gabriel, do you think thrash has died out or had a fizzle out in the mainstream and label support? Do you think it's better than ever now, or is the revival dumb? To be honest, ever since these newer days social media, I would say none of it fizzled out, and none of it's going to fizzle out. Metal is only going to get more and more and more and more popular. So as far as business on my end, that's a good thing. It leaves worrying way less. But fan side, it's going to get more and more annoying when you see annoying ass fucking canoes. I can tell you right now, me going to shows, underground shows, and I think I've said it on the channel, there is a drastic difference that I've seen in the last 3 to 5 years, probably even slightly before COVID, but definitely post COVID, of the attendance of shows than there was in the early 2000s. I mean, it's not even close. And I'm not talking the bigger bands, Immolations, Incantation. I'm not even, well, those are bigger too. I'm talking about even just go to an underground show, a typical, like, for example, went to Spider, right, last week or whatever, like 2 weeks ago, week two, whatever the fuck it was. A show like that in 2000, there would have been 12 people there. Watching them, I didn't count, but there's for sure at least 100 people in there watching. Wasn't a packed shoulder to shoulder, but for sure, no less than 100 heads watching the band playing. Told the story in 1999, Mortician, literally watching 12 to 15 people. Literally watching the band, 12 to 15. Not even exaggerating. Immolation, Failures for Gods, maybe 20 people. What does that tell you? I mean, it's way more popular. Way more popular now. And it's because it's so easily accessible, you know what I mean? YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all this shit. It's just easy access. So I don't think any of it's fizzling out. It's all more popular. Now, I'm not saying thrash is, they're all equally as popular, just death metal, which one's the most popular? Yeah, hard to say. I don't even fucking know. But they're all popular at this point. Metal's more popular than ever. So whether you think that's a good thing or bad thing, it is what it is. Stewie Tantrum asked about bands from Japan. You missed an opportunity to mention pharmacists. Did you have a stroke, rah rah? Yeah, I guess so. I guess I did. Did I forget to mention Pharmacist when after talking about Japanese bands? But yeah, they're one of my favorite bands from Japan for sure. Sewer question, J Dog. If you can choose only one song to use an alarm clock to wake your ass up to be every morning, which would it be? Um, let's go Nunslaughter, Black Horn of the Ram. Now it kicks in. Black Horn of the Ram. That'd be a good fucking like alarm clock going off. Yeah, let's go with that. 902, J does a question. Question marks. I wish Bestial Mockery would make a new album. Yeah, I'm 50-50. I'd be up for him doing one, but at the same time, get a little worried. When a band does 3 or more albums, gets a little You never know if it's gonna be good, hit or miss. So I'm cool with them doing one, and I'm also cool with them not doing one. I was in the same boat as you thinking Gospel of the Insane was, you mean Gospel of the Horn? Oh, Gospel of the Insane album, yeah, was weak in comparison to the work before it. Yeah, and then going back and listen to it, I do like it more now. I can appreciate it more, but it's still my least favorite record. It goes, first album is definitely the best. Christ Crushing Hammer Chainsaw, Evoke the Desecrator, then the fourth one, Slaying Life, then Gospel of the Insane. That's the order I like them. So. Just spun it again for the first time in a long time. Fuck, dude. That is pretty good, actually. That's what I thought. It is pretty good, but it's still my least favorite. We took it for granted. Fuck, Chainsaw whips most shit that has come out in the past 10 years. Oh, yeah, Christ Crushing Hammer Chainsaw, their debut album. That fucking just, it's insane, dude. It literally destroys fucking shit that's come out in the last 10 years with a couple exceptions. But 90% of the stuff that comes out in the 10 years, I would easily, especially black metal, fucking just desecrates it. Not only just for good songwriting, memorability, catchiness, sing alongness, but just for the fact that it didn't sound just like another black metal band. And I considered it black metal. It's Black Death and Black and War. It's black metal, dude. Shut the fuck up. Like, just because it doesn't all sound like Vlad Tepes or Dark Throne, you already been over that. Doesn't mean it's not black metal. It's getting a little, again, I understand the subgenre. You can't just call everything metal like they did in the 80s. Because if you listen to fucking Exodus, then you listen to Cannibal Corpse, then you listen to goddamn Immortal. Well, and then you go and put on fucking Rika Putrefaction. It's like, well, you kind of need subgenres. So this is all metal. It's like, this sounds all drastically fucking different. That's where subgenres are needed. Not when there's just intricate little fucking differences. You don't need to make a whole new goddamn subgenre. It's fucking black metal, goddammit. Looks black metal, sounds black metal vocals. It's fucking black metal. Spirit of Death Metal, J-Dog, you always mention Great Southern Trendkill and Cowboy for From Hell to reference Pantera. It's the only ones I can remember. Is it possible if you listen to Far Beyond Driven? Is that the one with the skull and the question mark on the cover? Dude, I've heard it. I know that. I mean, but I was not impressed. You would call Pantera the heaviest band in the world and let those pants sag. Well, the pants were sagging, then it wasn't heavy. It was fucking homeboy. Big difference, brah. So yeah, you didn't make your point whatsoever. Life Eternal, question marks. What's your opinion on the Gothenburg mellow death scene? Stuff I like here and there for sure. I'm not going to say that I like nothing from Gothenburg because I definitely do. But I thought, as far as if you're taking it from the early 90s, when you had both cities, you had Gothenburg and then you had Stockholm, Sweden. I thought Stockholm sent them home on the stretcher. Stockholm represented more fucking, more toughness, more, Gothenburg, kind of like it's more a man wearing a dress would listen to most of it. Not all of it. Again, some of what I listen to, as opposed to Stockholm represented death metal, in my opinion. You know, fucking music for fucking just music for men, tough shit. You know what I mean? But again, I do like some Gothenburg shit. But in general, that's how I always looked at it. Gothenburg was a little bit more the sissy shit. Isn't that where In Flames is from? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think. And come on, Dismember, Grave versus In Flames. You tell me. Definitely tells a lot about the person though, if which one they like. Tells you a little bit about them. I'm in the Grave and Dismember camp. And yes, I'm well aware of Grave has some dog shit albums under the belt. Goddamn, early stuff, especially the demos, banger. 40-year-old version of flat brimmed hat. J Dog, what do you think of Into Eternity? Wimpy mellow death garbage question marks, or were they some other type of music altogether? Desultory Into Eternity is fucking great. What are you talking about? Is that Gothenburg? Maybe it is. I know it's fucking just Sweden. I like the first two Desultories. Into Eternity, Bitterness, and I like the demos. Comeback albums, I think I have one or two of them. Thought they were okay. Swallow the Snake was terrible. Well, pretty much if I'm listening to Desultory, it's the first two. Primarily Into Eternity is the one I listen to the most. I think it's great. Great fucking death metal album with some good melodic parts. Yeah, fantastic. What's not to like about it? Dwayne the Cock Johnson, J Dog. What are your thoughts on Iced Earth? They're my favorite band of all time. Just a band I don't fucking care about. No, I'm indifferent. Don't love them. Don't hate them. Don't need them. Don't own them. They're in the I don't give a shit camp. Anyways, we knocked that whole goddamn video out, which is cool, because we're way fucking behind. So, which one is next? The guys in Immortal are more laughable than the early Sodom photos, question mark. Go as far as fucking saying that. Somebody was. See some goddamn question marks in here, goddamn it. Fuck we got. Here we go. First one. Poser Metal Records. I wonder if Justin is just forgetting to specify the available time when he uploads a video. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I set them all. To be honest with you, I schedule videos 3 days out. So, like, for example, I'm recording this on a Tuesday. I already have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday scheduled. 6 a.m. You can just schedule ahead of time on YouTube. I'm not sitting there doing that first thing in the morning. But when it goes up late or something, I'm like, huh? That's YouTube. Fuck me. I don't know. A couple times it was kind of my fault. Well, the time difference, because when I was out in Phoenix, Arizona, I scheduled one or two of them, and that's why it went out, because they're the time difference. But, like, I just had one the other day. It went up at like 6:30 or so. I don't know why. I mean, they fucked me. That's on them, dude. I did my part, goddammit. But there's no sign of the dog going to be missing a day of video anytime soon. So, we're going on 2 years straight, not one day missed. Again, if a day's missed, It's 100% guaranteed. Pretty much these two scenarios. One, YouTube completely fucked me. Something happened. They're not uploading. The videos aren't uploading. Something to deal with YouTube side. Technical difficulties, right? Not on me whatsoever. Because like I said, I do it days out. I don't wait till the last goddamn minute. 9 p.m. the day before. Let's go to bed. Fuck no. Do it way in advance. Never know what's going to pop up. Or the second one being is, like, let's say this computer I was record on or whatever. It's a laptop. Let's say I dropped it, broke it, or one of my cats jumped on it, cracked the screen or something. My videos are on there, and I didn't get another laptop in time to record, which I probably would. I'd probably run out that day. I have a backup one that we do out in the warehouse that we do postage and shit on it, and should have a camera on it. I never recorded on it. I imagine it's a very similar laptop to this. It's not the exact same brand or something, but similar time frame, maybe a year or two in between they're made. Assuming it has a camera, and I'm assuming it'll work all the fucking same. That would probably be my backup plan. Or worst case scenario is that I'd have to inconvenience fucking LCAT and she'd have to record me a couple videos on the phone. Maybe I'd knock some out on a Saturday on my phone, sitting there. She'd just hit record and I'd upload it from there. So, but it'd be something to deal with, something broke or something technical difficulties where you're not getting a goddamn video, at least in any of the near time future. It's going to be a vid every fucking day. There's no slack fucking bullshit over here. I'm in it to win it, goddamn it. Daily, motherfucker. Distributed cult points. See what he has to say. He's usually hit or miss. Sometimes good stuff, sometimes kind of talking out of his ass. But we'll see what he has to say. So you guys are that dumbfounded by the Ozzy versus Bat thing, huh? I'm not. Some fan threw a bat. He's telling an Ozzy story. Who the fuck doesn't know that? Odin Sire, question marks. You don't like Immortals Pure Holocaust? When was the last time you listened to it? It's been a while. I own it. I just remember it being kind of boring in the song. I remember the songs just blurring together to where they didn't stand out from each other. I was like, it seemed like one long song. But that one and Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism, I definitely own an LP of each. But it's been a while since I listened to them and it doesn't get very many spins. It's definitely that goddamn category. He says, "Oh, every song on there is a banger. It's far more memorable than Battles in the North," which is, oh, really? See, I thought Battles. That's what I liked about Battles is all the songs stood out to me, and they were all I could differentiate them all. But yeah, I'll go back and listen to Pure Holocaust. No doubt, I'll never. Like I said, I do own it. I don't think it's a fucking turd. I just thought, I think the band started off kind of B grade, and they got much better. They're like the magic started really hitting on Battles, and then everything after that, I really fucking like. The Heart of Winter, Damned in Black, Blizzard Beast. I thought that shit was all really good. So they were another band that got better, as opposed to most bands get fucking worse. You know. So yeah, Battles of the North's the third record, right? That's my favorite. So they got best on their third record, as opposed to Grave, Soulless. It's been a while since I heard that one, but goddamn, I remember not liking it. And then after that, what was that? Hating Life and shit? Wasn't that just a complete fucking turd? There was like hardcore and shit on there. Again, I haven't heard that one in 20 years, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I remember it being stinky. Should be a call points again. Like you got to say this time. J-Dog, ever since you literally laughed your fucking balls off 214 to 216, have you and LCAT been coping with your loss? J-Dog does just fine, goddammit. Don't you worry about that. He knows how to take care of business. Matthias Majoris, J-Dog, any progress on that Burial Enlightened with Pain LP? No, I don't know what the fucking deal was. So it was fucking, I think it was Ian. He emailed me. He used to be in the band, and he said has been on the band for years and years, and but he'd be interested in doing it. But he has no say. He's no longer in the band. Gave me the story, and I think he gave me the label that owns it. Forwarded it over to Chase. Chase contacted them. It seemed like the label kind of pulled a pathos a little bit to where he probably thinks we're making 50 grand or something ridiculous. Not to that degree. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but you could tell he wanted something more than it's like it was. I forget what the deal was, but I think we semi agreed to it. And I told Chase like, well, what should we do? But it was. I could already tell it was a little bit more complicated than it needed to be. It should just be yes, bro. We'll license it for 10 to 15%. That's it. That's all right. Give me files. It didn't go that simple. I don't remember how far up Chase followed up. So to be honest, that's where it's. I think Chase told him yes. He asked me, and I said, I'm definitely up for it. I was like, I still have my original CD signed by all the guys. I like it. I mean, it gets more spins than Pure Holocaust, that's for sure. I'm not saying I'm spinning it every other week. Definitely not. Probably. I spun it. less than a year ago now. Part of that was probably a while, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Total fucking Tomb of the Mutilated worship style of death metal. Thought it was fantastic. Evan Wilson, yo J Dog. Did you ever listen to Mortuary Ghoul? Question mark. Yes, I did. The LPs came in that list. They're another Morticia worship band. Also, have you heard of the gore grind band Lipoma? I heard of them. Never checked. He says check them out. I have not checked them out. Oh yeah, the Mortuary Ghoul. I thought it was. I mean, it sounded like the Tish. Um, didn't have quite the fucking blast as the Tish, but yeah, it was okay. It was enjoyable. I mean, would I buy it or pick it up? Probably not. Rabin Rendon. I strongly disagree with the video caption. Oh, fine, you're entitled to the opinion. The early members in Sodom had bullet belts, bandoliers, leather jackets. Two guys had long hair. So what if Tom Angel Ripper had a bowl cut? Question mark. Yeah, I don't really care. It's just funny looking. Other than that, yeah, they did look cool as fuck. Definitely look better than any of them idiots on fucking Revolver. That's for goddamn sure. That guy looked intimidating no matter what. Nobody actually takes corpse paint seriously. To be honest, all this, I don't think anybody's gonna look at bowl cut fucking Tommy either and take him seriously. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. But no, other than the bowl cut, yeah, they did look metal. And do I care? No, I still like Sodom and shit. I just thought it was funny. It was fun to poke fun. Maybe he thinks my goddamn Dumbo ears are funny. That's fine. He can make his own goddamn videos about the dog, and there could be a goddamn Angel Ripper versus the dog fucking rap battle, just like the Chris Barnes one too. You could do that too. He could be ripping on fucking my bald head and Dumbo ears, and I could be ripping on his fucking bowl cut. All be good. I'd be down. Is Tommy down? Somebody want to make it? Go right the fuck ahead. All cool with me. Got to switch to you know what the fuck to do. Put the God's box getting answer by the morning. Later, goddamn it.